Welcome back to the stadium, Badminton, Kuala Lumpur, here in Cheras, Malaysia, for the Axiata Cup 2012. This is the inaugural staging of what is the richest team event in the sport of badminton. Indonesia Garuda leads today here 2-0 on aggregate 4-1. So Indonesia Garuda goes to the finals up against their team B, Indonesia Raja Wali. That's going to be an affair to watch, regardless of whether it's an Indonesia affair. Still, what's to be played for there is not just a whole lot of money, $400,000 going to the winning team, but more importantly, Indonesia Raja Wali, Team B of Indonesia, wants to show Team Garuda that they are now the new stars of badminton in Jakarta. We're going to find out in 2 weeks' time just who will be the better players, who will be the better team. But before that, we still have one more match to play here in Kuala Lumpur. Still another match between Malaysia and Indonesia. This is the men's singles. Let's meet the players.
Taufik, Hidayat. Malaysia Tigers, please welcome Mohamad, Arif, Abdul Latif.
This is our final match here of this home and away tie between Malaysia and Indonesia. And it's the youngster Abdul Latif up against former world champion, Olympic gold medalist Taufik Hidayat from Indonesia. Taufik, of course, an icon in Indonesia, actually a very popular figure as far as badminton is concerned. All around the world, they know Taufik, just like they know Lin Dan, just like they know Lee Chong Wei. And Taufik Hidayat started things off for his squad with a win in that very first leg. And now looking to end it with a victory. Mohamad Arif Abdul Latif, ranked 51 in the world, 23 years of age, plays right-handed. There you can see his height, 169 centimeters. The other side, the very popular Taufik Hidayat from Indonesia, ranked 12th in the world right now, age 29. People are saying after the London Olympics, he will be calling it a career. And what a career it's been, regardless of what happens in the coming Olympics. Just having an Olympic gold medal, that alone is something you can actually rest your laurels on. Richard Ting, our match umpire from Singapore, will handle the proceedings here for our final match, third match of our second leg of this tie, and Supoy Sum from Malaysia will be our service judge. Always a treat to watch the charismatic Taufik Hidayat. Actually, he just planed in earlier today. The rest of his squad came in late last night, had dinner at the hotel, and had a chance to actually even work out this morning. Taufik, on the other hand, flew in just early today. He had to attend to a function last night. That's why the very late trip here into Kuala Lumpur. But nonetheless, he's up. He said he's ready to play. And he wants to put on a show for the fans here. Not just here inside the Kuala Lumpur stadium, but also everybody watching across the world and his hometown fans in Indonesia as well. Players are ready. Well, let's get to meet them. Courtesy of Richard Ting, our umpire. Taufik still getting ready. Going back to Taufik's very first game in the very first leg 2 days ago. Taufik defeated Darren Liu 21-19, 21-9. set in motion their charge towards the finals. And now trying to put up the coup de grace to end things on a high note. Wanting to look for a resounding 5-1 win here over the Malaysia Tigers. Abdul Latif start things off with a serve. It's long. Career total for Arif, 85 wins, 63 losses. But now, one of his biggest matches here against Taufik Hidayat, and in fact, a huge one in front of his hometown crowd. That's long once again.
Service over, 4-1.
His last match that counted really in the standings was his Feb 18 loss to Tommy Sugiarto, 21-15, 21-7. That was in the Thomas Cup preliminaries. He also lost earlier in the week in the group stages. Only made to play once and wasn't able to really come up to the task. But here against Taufik, wants to show Taufik what he's got. Good lob there by Taufik and Arif makes him pay. Now 4-2. Well, when you're a former Olympic gold medalist, you've got a big X on your back, and everybody that plays you looks to have a career game. Taufik taking advantage there of that bit of indecision by Arif. That's textbook. That's wide once again, and Taufik makes this game look so easy. Injuries have slowed him down through the years. You can still see his brilliance shining through every now and then. Another unforced error by Arif. He's got 6 already. 6 of the 8 points of Taufik on mistakes here and unforced errors, in fact, from Arif. Just when Arif, to start off this match, seemed to be saying, "Your time, Taufik, is over. My time is just beginning." Taufik is saying, "Well, if I do stay here for a couple of more years, it's going to spell trouble for the youngsters." Taufik again. in total control of this match. It's as if he looks at the other side of the court and says, "Still got a lot to learn, young man." Short lift. And that time Arif taking advantage. This third match, actually the second singles, should have been an even better one if only Hafiz Hashim opted to play. He was in the second singles spot. But before this tie, he talked to the coaches and informed them he would want the youngsters to have an opportunity to showcase their wares. So he sat this one out, which actually would have been a no-bearing affair as far as Hafiz is concerned. And he sat this one out. Arif, in the midst of the action you're watching right now, he's down early, 11-4 over Taufik Hidayat from Indonesia. Rashid Sidek giving Arif a little bit of pointers here and there. Taufik looks like he's hardly breaking into a sweat. Just to show you just how experienced Taufik is. Been there, done that. How many times has he been around the block? His coach didn't even come out to talk to him. Taufik knows exactly what he's doing. Knows exactly what he's got to do. Richard thinks, yes, let's get it on. Absolutely sublime drop shot, if you can see that again. Watch it here. It's so close to the net. Nothing Arif could do. He thought he got Taufik fooled that time. Sending that drop shot wide though. Well played by Arif. The question is, can he put that together in bunches? Well, the bigger question is, will Taufik allow it? Oh! Let's see that again. Fantastic net play. How did he get that over from so deep? Taufik's making this look so easy. This is a clinic. Just nothing Arif could do. He was out of position. Taufik saw the spot and easily driving the shuttle there. The peripheral vision here of Taufik is just excellent. That time Arif getting the better of the net. That was exquisite touch this time for the Malaysian. Well played once again.
7-16.
16-7 is our score. Arif though with the serve. Impressive here from the Malaysian.
8-16.
Putting together a mini rally here. Still though, it's a huge mountain to climb. That's long.
9-16.
4 points put together here by Arif. Once again, you're watching the Axiata Cup here from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This is the second leg of what is the richest team event in the sport of badminton. After the group stage competition, we move to a home and away format for the semi-finals and finals. And again, Taufik, Hidayat making it look so simple. Taufik's just gliding on the court. 2 points away now. The lob has got to be deeper. Here a chance for Arif. He doesn't take advantage. And Taufik now with game point. Arif there, still with some resistance. Not wanting to go away without a fight. Well, Taufik Hidayat going through Abdul Latif like a hot knife through butter. Quickly dismantling him, cutting him right through with the greatest of ease. And it's Taufik winning the first game with a handy score of 21-10. Welcome back to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for what just could be the final game here on the semi-final stage of the Axiata Cup. The richest team event in the sport of badminton with a total prize money of $1 million. The winning team takes home $400,000. The runner-up takes home $200,000. Losing semi-finalists, $100,000 each. Taufik Hidayat winning the first game, 21-10. Just too good. He had his choice. He could have gone down the line, opting to go with the short drop shot, going cross court. Either ones would have been a winner. That's wide. Good try though by Arif. He's got to take some chances. That was a decent opportunity. That rally ends again with another mistake from Arif. Already with 14 unforced errors here today, as compared to only 4 for Taufik. Full call. That's wide. Arif trying his very best to stay in step here with Taufik. But a serve like that will not help his cause. Again, you can see Taufik, just a master at work. Total control of his match. Total control of his strokes. It's now 6-1 again, slowly but surely opening up another big advantage. But from this angle, you can actually see the interactive A-boards we're using with the green screen. Another innovation, of course, of the Axiata Cup. None of the static A-boards you're used to seeing. Well, the Axiata Cup is a new event here in the badminton calendar, but one that will definitely make its mark and will be here to stay. $1 million as prize money. Mind-boggling. That's wide. Arif showing his impatience there. Don't look now, but it's a 9-1 lead. You can see Arif on those replays, just scrambling to stay in the point. coaching staff of Malaysia wondering what advice they could give Arif here. Not too much you can do. When you're up against such a talented individual like Taufik Hidayat, this is going to be an easy kill. That was well set up by that absolutely impeccable drop shot. And again, he had the pick of court. He could have gone down the line with success, opting to go cross court and still score that point. There's confirmation of our score right now. And he's talking to the rest of his teammates and the coaching staff, seated alongside the court. Coach again not even opting to come in to give him advice. What advice can you give him? He's up 11-1. The Axiata Cup, of course, employs a 3-match format for a tie: singles, doubles, and then singles. First phase of the tournament is a group stage with 2 groups playing simultaneously. And what happened was, that was last week. There were 2 legs, one in Jakarta and one here in Kuala Lumpur. Top 2 teams make it to the semifinals in a home and away format. That's such a great format, and it allows the fans to really get into it, just like what they're doing now. Unfortunately for these fans here in Kuala Lumpur, their team, both their teams actually, fell by the wayside. Nothing too much Arif could do there with a broken racket. Unforced errors, 21-7. That is a major part of the story here between Taufik and Arif. Taufik sending that long. That's an unforced error. Again, impatience showing here from Arif. That was not the time to come up with a drop shot. He would be better served with the lob deep into the backhand side of Taufik. Again, the easy put away by Taufik. He's now up by 10. 14-4 is our tally. And Taufik looking to make quick work here of Arif. Again with the easy put away. Well, 2 weeks from today, we will be witnessing an all-Indonesian final for the Axiata Cup. Anticlimactic, you might say? Yes, but at the same time, remember, chance for the youngsters to show up the veterans. They're hungry. They want to speed up the process of sending these veterans into retirement. On the other side of the coin, the veterans feel that it's not yet the time of the upstarts. And that's what they're going to try to show 2 weeks from today here in the Axiata Cup. Home and away format. Both ties obviously will be played in Jakarta. We'll be seeing, will there be a changing of the guard? Thomas Cup coming up as well. So a chance for a lot of the youngsters to try to show they belong. And it's a chance for the veterans to say, we're the long haul. We'll be here for the next couple of years. Six is our score. Arif with the serve. There's a point there by Arif. And still there's a smattering of applause here, especially from the section beside me. They have not stopped cheering from the very beginning. Since this tie began about 2.5 hours ago, they've been going nuts ever since. Even though their team is down, even though their team has lost the tie, that's the kind of support the Malaysians have. Going for broke again was Arif.
18-7.
And it's now 18-7. Decent rally, but still you can see Taufik Hidayat just in complete control. This has been utter domination. It is now game point, match point for Taufik. Well, Taufik is just in a different class, plain and simply put. Arif tried his very best, but nothing he could do against the Olympic gold medalist. As the fans from Indonesia go wild here, watch this final point. A bit anticlimactic, but who would have said Indonesia would not have gone through?
21-7. Thank you, Superstars.
And there's your winner, Taufik, with a big smile and the thumbs up. 21-10, 21-7, the victor over Arif Latif. And that is now going to set the stage for an all-Indonesian affair for the finals of the Axiata Cup 2012. The inaugural event, people were saying expected to be dominated by the Indonesians. The Malaysians said no. But in the end, that's exactly what happened. Still a lot of prize money to play for. And of course, the Axiata Cup itself. Great piece of hardware. And that's why you can expect both the Indonesian teams, Indonesia Garuda and Indonesia Raja Wali, to go all out for victory. some of the highlights of that match. Arif tried his very best, but there's nothing he could do against the supremely talent of Taufik Hidayat. Just another day in the office as far as Taufik Hidayat is concerned. Why not? He's been in tougher battles before. Simon Santoso also did his work here today. And the rest of the Indonesian squad, very pleased. And the fans of Indonesia going home happy. And there is the dejected squad from Malaysia. They were expecting Lee Chong Wei to be the first singles. But unfortunately, the Malaysian coaching staff in the end didn't want to risk injury. Didn't want to risk Lee Chong Wei's possibly getting injured, because the prize, as far as they're concerned, was an Olympic gold medal. Abdul Latif thrust into the action because Hafiz Hashim said he wanted the youngsters to have a chance to showcase their talents. And here we have the final team standing. Semi-final 1, Indonesia Garuda, the winners, 5-1 over the Malaysia Tigers. And in the second semi-final, it's Indonesia Raja Wali, 6-0 winners over the Malaysia Leopards. And that's why we say it'll be an all-Indonesian affair in 2 weeks' time. Final results here today. Simon Santoso, 21-11, 21-14 victor over Darren Liu. And the pair of Asan and Setiawan winning in a close encounter, 24-22, 22-20. And the match you just witnessed, Taufik over Arif, 21-10, 21-7 in a virtual roughshod. And so in 2 weeks' time, please do join us once again for the Axiata Cup. That will be coming to you from Jakarta, Indonesia. 2 legs to be held there between Indonesia Garuda and Indonesia Raja Wali. Till then, thanks for joining us. Take care, everybody. All the best. God bless.